Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a record of no wins and 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 5 and weighs a ready 133.7 pounds. Please welcome Adam Haltom. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs a ready 127.8 pounds. Representing Team Quest, give it up for Jorge Ortega. We are back to Steve Quick, your referee in the cage.
All right, and we got this 5th fight underway. Both these guys ready to scrap. It's been a wild night of fights so far, and we're not even close to done. We're only about a third of the way through.
There's a lot of call-outs for the ref, actually. I've heard maybe like 6 or 7 go Steves, so quite awesome to see that.
Very interesting start, a lot of hopping. Oh, nice inside low kick. Both guys kind of feeling each other out, trying to figure out how to close the distance. Ooh, in on the body lock.
Jorge looking to have that cage pressure, trying to lock his hands to get this takedown. Arms aren't quite locked.
Nice defense so far.
Yeah, Adam doing a really good job at using his underhooks to create the distance needed, but Jorge just has relentless pressure until his kick is caught.
Oh, he's looking for the guillotine.
But transitions on top. This looks tight. However, Adam needs to fall to his right hip. This is getting tight here. We could see a game over. Jorge holding on, but this is deep. To finish this choke, Adam needs to fall onto his right hip. Right now, he's kind of on the wrong side. The right hip closes off the pressure with this RNC grip, though.
Man, Adam
He's
hanging in
almost
there
out,
tough.
though. Adam's like almost out here. This could be a finish, but it could be an arm burner for Jorge.
Adam looks fairly composed.
Yeah, his face isn't too red. I don't think that he's in that dangerous of a position. It does look deep, but then again, Adam is on the wrong side of this choke. Did win him the round, though. So one of these things about the guillotine chokes is actually the further you go back in a direct line, you're actually relieving pressure from the neck. To sink in this guillotine choke, it seems counterintuitive. However, you want to actually crunch onto your side, and that's what makes this choke tighter.
Which is ironic because if you've never done jiu-jitsu before, your idea is I'm going to pull his head off. When really it's actually leaning forward. Yeah.
And this is actually cutting off the blood circulation with that squeeze, as you're saying. It's called the carotid artery, which makes you go unconscious. As we said here, he's kind of leaning back, and it's creating that space where we want to see him take away the space and crunch it up.
You heard it here. Tune in for new jiu-jitsu tutorials every Epic Fighting.
One thing to think about, though, is when you squeeze a choke for 2 minutes, guys, you may not understand this at home, but imagine squeezing anything for 2 minutes straight. It burns out your arms. Are his arms burn out? Are they all locked up? I mean, the muscles in your forearm will lock up so tight it feels like a rock.
Jorge definitely looking for that takedown. You can see he's kind of telegraphing it a little bit.
Adam's hands low. They may be a little
big
heavy
shot to
from
the
that
body.
choke attempt. Nice
Jorge
pressure
just
from Jorge.
pushing forward.
Oh,
Nice.
beautiful double leg.
And the game plan is clear with Jorge. He's looking for takedowns right now. Now let's
However,
see if
his head is low. This is what got him stuck in the guillotine. He needs to posture up. That head pressure is not in a good position. It's going to get him caught in that choke once again. See how he's kind of in that cat position. You know, they do the cat-cow in yoga. We need to see him posture up and stick his head high in the air. This is where you can land that ground and pound that we saw in the previous fight. That heavy ground and pound comes from your hips being in. When your hips are in, it helps your body hit that beautiful posture.
and the ref stands him back up. See,
I think a good call on the ref.
yeah.
Only 2 minutes in this fight. Let's see some action.
You can see Adams content to strike. Ooh. Oh, and they are just trading. Nice shot. Good
That was
timing.
beautiful.
Now let's see if he can do something with it.
Adam doing a good job getting back to his guard. However, he's not necessarily winning here. So if he unlocks that guard, puts your feet on the hips, kicks him away, it can restart the action.
Right.
It's very rare, unless you're a high-level jiu-jitsu practitioner, that you're winning from the bottom. However, it can happen.
It can happen, yeah, and the ref is kind of keen to what Jorge's doing, is just laying on top of him, so he's giving a little bit more of a chance. Ooh, he's throwing. Ooh, that was a very interesting round as well.
Genuinely, I disagree with stand-ups, because I feel like if you did the work of taking this person down and you're winning on top, why remove them? However, in an amateur fight, you have a short time.
Right, and especially when I was back in the rules meeting, the referee specifically said, we're not going to let you lay and prey on people, or essentially stall out the positions because they're so short rounds. If you fight professionally, you have a 5-minute round, they're going to let you work there a little bit more. But with these 2-minute rounds, it's definitely really difficult. In fact, the referee warned them that if they're in side control, which generally speaking, you never stand people up in side control.
Yeah.
They said if you lay and pray, that they will stand you up. Third round underway. Let's see if they start this third round with a running, hopping kick again. You have to. If you did it the first 2 times, you got to do it the third one.
Entertaining nonetheless, right?
I like it. I'm a huge fan. For recent, a little spinning heel kick attempt.
Oh my God, kick for kick, the exact same kick.
Ooh, that was a good body kick landed. One thing, Jorge's arms are ooh, that landed. He's got to watch out with those hopping knees. In amateurs, you can't hit people with knees in the face. Jorge's looking a little tired right now, while Adam's looking sharp. And these takedown attempts suck the life out of you. If you can't finish, it's a long round. Very unique position. It's kind of a front.
I know, it's almost like a 50-50,
Yeah.
although Jorge is in the more dominant position. The way the arms were almost like you could hit a switch or something from there. But Adam looking for the neck.
A very unique.
A crossface. What a crazy back take. I'm almost scared for the neck of Jorge. That was insane. He literally did a headstand with 2 full body weights. That was like a 300-pound headstand. What the heck?
And Adam,
The choke looks locked in. This may be over.
he's got 45 seconds left. It's like a weird angle, though. He could
Can't
get up on top of
finish
Mount.
it,
Oh, and
Jorge
Jorge's the
lands
top.
on top. Oh my goodness.
Jorge.
What a scramble.
This round is still kind of close.
Damage is going to be the key factor in the last 30 seconds for both these men.
Yeah, Jorge really needs to posture up and try to let off a flurry. Adam needs to stand up right now.
He can hear his coaches loud and clear in the corner too. 10 seconds. Somebody needs to land a punch here. There we go. And 10 points for the neck of Jorge.
Yes, yes.
I apologize if I mispronounced your name, young man. However, shout out to your neck. I mean, that was absolutely insane. They literally did a headstand all on the muscles of his neck.
Yeah, you're definitely going to want to get some acupuncture and maybe take a little ibuprofen before you go to sleep.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, some ice and that big left hand. That was the tail of the tape. Adam looked pretty good in the striking. Jorge was getting the takedowns.
This is a close fight, folks.
Yeah, it's always like, how do you score these things, you know? It makes MMA so difficult for judges at times.
Oh, there we go. There's that headstand. Can you see how much weight was on his neck? Like, I've been spiked on my head before, and it took me maybe like 2 months to feel better from that.
I used to be 6'4", and then I got spiked on my head. Now I'm 5'10". Okay,
yeah,
well,
honestly. But, you know, I feel like when it's a close fight, the genuine deciding factor from Ami to pro is damage. That's the importance of landing those heavy strikes in those last few seconds to sway the judges into your direction.
Yeah, it's all about damage. I mean, yes, wrestling is arguably the most important sport in all of MMA. However, it comes down to damage. Can you score? Can you hurt your opponent? You know, so if I get a million takedowns, yes, that's great. However, you need to score when you're in that top position.
For instance, like you're saying, you could score 5 takedowns and the man gets back up, where the man getting back up, if he drops you one time, whoever is dropped will win the round.
100%.
That's how high damage is scored in these judges' eyes.
Yeah, and it's also, a lot of it too is angle of the referees, right? Because a lot of times there's pillars blocking your vision. So that potentially could impact, maybe you miss something. Maybe you hear the whole crowd cheer and just assume that you missed it. So you score that moment as if it landed when maybe it didn't.
And where are the judges located? What corner are they closest to? Your corner could be like, hey, hey, almost as if every strike is landing. And to a judge, or they're like, oh my gosh, this guy's landing heavy strikes, when really they may be more of a bunny punch. Yeah,
it's a very traditional move in Muay Thai specifically. When people score, they go, hey, hey.
I call it the Manolo after my tough finale fight. If you go watch that fight, folks, you can hear my coach Manolo in the corner, hey.
And here we are. We've got our judges ruling.
Oh, epic family. All right. DJ, we're ready.
We're trying to get an announcement here, but the DJ not too keen to it. There we go.
All right, Epic family. Another great battle inside the Epic 53 cage. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Your first judge scores about 30-27. Your next judge scores about 29-28. And your third judge scores about 29-28 for your winner. By unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, Adam Haltom.
Yeah, like we said, very difficult, and I think we were, fairly right. I mean, they essentially scored that bout on the damage that was able to be landed on the feet by Adam.
Yeah, and as you can see, the blood across the tummy there, that's not his own blood. That's something that will sway the judges. It's like, ooh, he must have really messed him up there.